Hi guys, and welcome to a new doll review video. Today I decided that I'm going to catch up with video reviews that I didn't made for you before but that I promised to make. I don't know if you remember, once upon a time I just went out and opened the Lil'fairy boxes. So I have all those 3 Lil'fairies, and those are the limited versions that you could only get through the Lil'fairy novel book. So basically they had this book which was sold 2,000 yen, and you would buy that book, and in the book you had to choose which Lil'fairy you wanted to get, and she was 10,000 each of them. And basically at that time I thought still that I only wanted 4 of the Lil'fairies. So I decided not to get those Lil'fairies, and you know, as I explained before, they created new character. I started to buy those new characters and I ended up with more Lil'fairies than 4, and basically right now I want to get them all. But some time ago I was like, okay, I didn't get those like fantasy colored hair Lil'fairy because I only wanted 4, but they are still nice and I still sort of want them, so I tried to get them. And fortunately for me, I managed to get them all 3 together in a pack with the book. So normally if you wanted all of 3 of them, you had to buy 3 books to be able to actually order 1 from each book. And of course I didn't do that, and even if they are still selling the books, the Lil'fairy offer is over, so you cannot get them brand new. You have to go through the second-hand market. They're not making them anymore. So basically I went to Yahoo auction. There was someone selling all 3 of them with the book for like the price you would have paid if you would have actually do the deal, basically. So I was pretty happy with that. And actually, because they were only selling 1 book, it was even cheaper than if you were to buy those 3 books and get the 3 Lil'fairy afterwards. So it was a pretty great deal, and I managed to get all 3 of them. And of course I'm going to like play with them in order and show them to you in order. So first, of course, is Lipu. Lipu was the first Lil'fairy I ever get. Lipu was my first azone doll, not this version, the other version. My first azone doll was a Lipu, and this is another Lipu. So let me zoom on her and show her to you from close up. So the Lil'fairy Maid version all come with different cleaning instrument. So this Lipu comes with a rug to clean the tables or the floor, and she also comes with a broom. So that's the wide hair version broom. It's like a wooden broom, it's made of wood, and it's pretty tiny, and she can hold it and clean the floor. So this version of Lipu, she's wearing, I think, the same outfit as the series number 1, but the dress seems to be like longer. So let's start at the top, because you haven't seen series number 1 because I don't have it yet. So she has light green hair. It kind of reminds me a bit of Hatsune Miku, but just a lighter color. It's very mint, like pastel mint color. And I really like this version of Lipu, because the other version, like the series number 1 Maid, which I'm going to get soon, has her hair attached but from the bottom, and the one that I have already has braid also from the bottom, but this one has this nice higher pigtail on each side. It's pretty cute. Then Lipu always come with green eyes. So you can see here she has green eyes, small eyebrows, and she always has this little round mouth, like she's always astonished by something or a little bit shy. So she has always this mouse shape, which is pretty cute. Then, because she is a maid, she is wearing this headpiece, which is just put up and down on her head. It's like a plastic part, so it stays on her head really well. And to this plastic part is attached some lace. So you have the lace part with a small ribbon, black ribbon at the center, and it's attached with little bows. So you have little bows decorating on each side. So it's very, very cute. Then her outfit is composed of an apron. So you have this white apron on the top that you can actually remove. You have multiple clip buttons at the back so that you can take off around the waist, you can take off for each sleeves those parts, and so you can take off the apron. So the full thing is really made like, but then she looks a little bit like smarter, like she could go anywhere else than being a maid if she's actually only wearing the dress. So it's pretty nice. The apron is white with a black ribbon at the bottom and little bows, and it has this nice bow at the back, and it has some nice design on the sleeves, so it's pretty well made. Then our dress is composed of 3 different pieces. So you have first the dress, which is with short sleeve. It's brown and it has lace attached at the center with little buttons to give some sort of detail. It has a white collar that you can see here, white collar, and a little black bow at the center. And then you have also little black bows on each sleeve. I don't know if the color pop out because it's pretty close to the brown color. So you have like little ribbon and black bows on the sleeves. Then it goes down almost to her feet. So you can see it's a pretty long dress. And you have lace at the bottom. So from this side you can only see a small amount, but if you look inside you can see that the lace is actually covering a large part of the bottom of the dress. Then she also have sleeves that can be separated, so you have extra, she can do with wearing the sleeves or not, so you can have her only wearing a short sleeve in summer. So it's brown sleeve, of course it has growing sleeves when you go to the wrist because the Lil'fairy have larger hands than normal, and it has this lace all around and the ribbon at the center finished with a little bow, so that on each side. Then she is wearing white underskirt made of tulle and white fabric. So you have the white fabric underneath, so you have 2 levels of tulle sewn on that white fabric. She has doll's underwear and white socks, and also of course adorable little shoes, black shoes with this belt style of clothing and little heels. So let's dress her properly again. Put down the dress. Here we go. So little Lipu here is the first in that series. I think in this case it doesn't really matter, but normally when you get like the first series, Lipu was the first to come out, and in the second series, which is the one I have so far, Lipu was also the first to come out. That's why she was my first Lil'fairy. So that's why I started with her today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know which is your favorite Lipu if you have like some knowledge of the Lil'fairy. Let me know which Lipu style do you prefer, and also let me know which character, because now they have several. They have Lipu, Erunoe, Veil, which are the 3 original characters, and they have Nelly and Ryam, which have been added later on. And they have now the little sister, which are a little bit smaller, maybe about that big, that are coming out soon. I missed the pre-order for them, but for the first one of them, but hopefully I'm gonna be able to find her later on. So anyway guys, this is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to give me a thumb up and subscribe if you haven't yet, and see you next time for something else. Have fun whatever you do. Bye!